Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of From Nothing, Lorna's story. We're going to pick up after where we left off. It is nearing the time for the underground brawl and fistfight at the Fyreplace, starring Anscombe and someone else. Who knows? But the
I guess
party...
we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. You've recently just done your arcane works with Bulwark at Bulwark's Magic Emporium. And your time is yours. So, it's later in the evening. The Fyreplace event begins at 11 o'clock as the Undercommon sign displayed.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple hours.
So how far away does Lorna know the Fyreplace is from Bulwarks?
From Bulwarks, it is about 20 minutes north.
And it's 9, 10.
Yeah, you have
9.
some time to kill if that's the big thing that's drawing you. You have about an hour and a half.
Well, she made the spell with Bulwark. Does she still need to transcribe it into her spellbook?
Yes.
Then she would. That's her priority. She wants it in.
Okay. Did you go to the tavern to do that, or you just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere comfortable, somewhere her, party members don't have to stand around. They can get a drink.
Okay.
Relax.
So you return to the Tipsy Toad.
Home base.
Which is your working platform, yes, while you have been operating here in Shona. At this point, you've been to the Tipsy Toad enough times that you are a familiar face. Many people that have been to this tavern, you kind of remember the appearance of the regulars, the alcoholics.
Yes.
You know them by sight now, and they don't really give you a second look. You are going to transcribe the spell into your spellbook. You don't have to roll anything to do that. It's just a matter of cost. It is a second level spell, so go ahead and mark that down as you're spending the time to do it.
That is what Lorna focuses on. It'll take, it's the second level spell. It's not in her specialty for the first time. I believe it's 2 hours per spell level. Ugh. This is why I only make transmutation spells.
Right. You can begin the process and
yeah,
continue
so I was hoping to finish it. She'll begin it. She'll take that whole time, which would be 2 hours. Halfway there.
Hour and a half.
By the time they have to leave. Okay.
You have an hour and a half before you have to leave to go get to the Fyreplace. If you want to get there on time. If you'd rather be fashionably late, I don't know.
No, she wants to get there on time. She works on that.
Okay. One moment, please.
She asks Tier to keep an eye out for any people paying them too much attention, because she knows that the constabulary knows that they were looking into this and they haven't cleared up that they're not going to pursue this plot thread any further. So there might be retributive actions made before she can explain that to the constabulary tomorrow.
Tier. Okay. Tier is like kind of just passing the time watching you work on this spell. And as you're working on it, he says, I have a question.
Yes.
This spell, so alliteratively named Lorna's Liplock, what if the creature bites? Can it bite if this spell's on them?
Well, if they have a mouth, and it's just one mouth, I believe it wouldn't be able to bite until it pulled the substance off, and if it doesn't have hands, I imagine that might be quite difficult.
Okay, so here's
like werewolves.
Here's the follow-up question, right? Okay, so if it's got one mouth and it can't remove the substance, and it tries to bite you anyway, do you become stuck to that substance? Like, how sticky are we talking here?
Lorna's gonna look over the spell. as it exists on the scroll. Her calculations, how sticky is it? Would she be stuck to a creature?
You imagine that if a creature that had this substance stuck to it, like in its mouth, and it was strong enough to like open its mouth wide enough to bite you, even with that substance in their mouth, one, the bite would probably do less damage, if any at all.
Because it couldn't pierce, but it, like, there's still a concussive force of
Right,
bringing
there's
the
still the
jaw
crushing
closed.
of a bite.
Uh-huh.
But if you are forcibly in contact with this substance that's sticking their mouth shut, you probably have to make a similar strength check to pull yourself off of it.
So Lorna looks back up at Tier from her notes, and she just says, "We'll keep some acid on us, just a little bit, for such an occasion as that."
Okay. I just, if we happen to try it out on like a
A
dinosaur,
Hydra.
or that was coming to mind, I was getting there, yeah, a hydra. They happen to have lots of mouths, and if we happen to use that to keep it from biting,
It's not a bad idea.
it might end up as problematic for both parties.
It would keep it from breathing poison breath.
One of the heads, I think.
That's true. Well, it might minimize what we have to focus on while we try to find the heart of it.
How many times
So
can you cast the spell?
it's a second level spell, so she's doing more math. uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times if I'm fully charged. Like if
8
I've
gooey
not spent.
globs of sticky substance.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. That being said, one can imagine a hydra is probably pretty strong.
That's true. Well, so I don't imagine they have hands, but if they could just wrench their jaw open with enough force, they might be able to remove it. It is a thought.
They might
I don't think
also
I'm
be able to just like scrape their face on like stone or something.
sure. Semantics. They could probably get it removed. The point is, I don't think I'll be relying solely on lip lock for a Hydra. I think I might prioritize other
I
magic.
just had the thought, you just made this spell. It might be useful to try it out in a unique circumstance that was not foreseen when we wrote down the spell.
It's true. I didn't really think about because obviously the purpose of the spell is to make people who speak to shut up, but there are plenty of creatures that don't speak but can still cause damage with their mouths in other ways. So it is a point well made.
I am pleased that you respect the fact that I've thought this question out more than just running my mouth.
I respect and appreciate your input, Tier. Even
Tier
if that sounded sarcastic when I said it.
Tier gives like a little bow. Right. So
Now, let me concentrate. I only have an hour and a half.
right,
to do
sorry,
this.
I didn't mean to distract you. Off you were. Barkeep! Tier begins the process of acquiring some sort of beverage. All right. Distraction aside, you begin transcribing Lorna's lip lock.
Mhm.
There's no roll required, as I said. It's just a matter of time and expense as you use the incense and parchment, fancy ink. There is a bit of nostalgia as you're doing this. It almost reminds you of a simpler time in Tabernac's Tower, as the various spells he provided you, one by one, you wrote down into that same spell book. It's hard not to feel, maybe not a longing to be back, but it's a memory that replays as you're working on it.
Mhm.
Time passes. You finish transcribing the spell. Everyone is at the table, either maybe playing cards or passing the time somehow. And finally, you finish, or at least you finish what you can in the
In the
time
time
allotted.
I have, yeah.
You see that, the spell, it's almost transcribed to about half the page, and then it's just blank at the bottom side.
I hate leaving things unfinished.
It almost looks like you just forgot the rest. I mean, I know it's not done, but it just stops there. It's weird.
I definitely didn't forget the rest, but while I don't like to leave things unfinished, I do like seeing you punch people in the face. So I think we'll prioritize that.
Have you ever actually seen me punch anyone?
I've seen you. Have I seen you punch people? No, I don't think I've seen you just straight punch someone before. This will be fun.
A new experience all around.
Gonna tap into some primal roots.
Lilith says, I've seen him punch people. He's punched me.
Did you deserve it?
We were training. Don't get excited. Honestly, gross. I think there's a snail trail now.
Ew. Lilith. Jesus. Whoever that is. Let's go.
As you're walking, Skolna is like next to you, and she just like quietly whispers, "Snail trail."
No, you don't want to know. It's just crass. Gross.
You see Skolna like looks at you, and then eventually, like after a few minutes, you see her next to Lilith, and Lilith just, "I'll tell you later."
She asked Lilith? She asked Lilith? Oh, they're bonding, I think.
Okay. You make your
Considering
way.
Skolna wanted to stab her before, I think this is a good improvement.
She might still want to stab her. You don't know.
It's true.
Okay, so we are making our way through Shona. I do need you to roll me a d8.
Mm-hmm. It is a 1.
A 1! Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens on your way to
I
the
see being in
fireplace.
Shona.
Yeah. It's pretty busy. Shona's nightlife is actually very active. It is so hot up here during the day that you imagine a lot of business is procrastinated until the evenings and the mornings. And the middle of the day was the quietest that you'd ever seen in the area. And now, a lot of
Everyone takes a
vendors
nap.
yeah, it's a siesta. And now, in the middle of the evening, or rather the late evening, it seems as though the whole city comes alive with oil lamps and lanterns and braziers that are burning with the smells of cooking meat and deliciously scented mushrooms that are grilled out all over these open flames. It is an earthy and herbal smell that fills the air all around you. And it's hard not to suddenly feel hungry, even if you were not a moment before.
Lorna will get a mushroom because Lily likes mushrooms.
Okay. Do you just go to the nearest one you can find?
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
Okay. This one's for you, Mom. 5.
Okay. The mushroom vendor you find is a dark elf who has
Authentic.
He's tall and he's kind of skinny, but it's clear like his hands and arms are like scarred and burned from years working grill tops. And as you approach, he just looks at you. He doesn't say anything, but he points on the grill top. There are these they're just mushroom caps, and each of them is very, very like dark red. And as he's grilling them, you see there's like cheese and vegetables that are melted in the middle of them. And he just like slides one towards you and holds up 2 fingers. And you see above him this little painted wooden sign that says red stock caps 2 copper.
She'll hand over 2 copper and she'll say in undercommon, "Thank you."
In undercommon, which he seems surprised that you... the small, noble-looking, like half-elf girl.
Half-elf
He didn't
woman.
expect that. He just like tilts his head back, and he just says, "In undercommon, pleased to serve." And he slides a cap. Yeah, he slides a cap onto this parchment and holds it out to you. It fills both your hands. It's a huge mushroom cap.
Big boy.
And as like you're holding it, you hear. Is that what I smell? Do I smell what I think I smell?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be red and full of cheese?
It's a red stock cap. Those are delicious. I'm so jealous.
Can you taste what I taste?
I hope so. I've never
We'll
tried
have to
before.
Find out. We'll kind of try to connect. on a more spiritual level while I eat this.
Okay, so the red stock cap is grilled, and it's kind of changed the texture of the outside of the cap. So it just kind of looks like a big red porcelain bowl to you, the uninitiated. But as you're holding it, I'm getting there. As you're holding it in your hands, the parchment lets you feel the texture of the mushroom, and the skin, the outer layer of the mushroom, has gone very crispy. But the inside of it is like a softer, denser material, and as you're holding it, you hear Lily say, "Press it together. Oh, squeeze it tight."
She'll do that.
The cap like folds in on itself, and just the cheese begins to like pour out the side of the cap towards you. And she's like, "Quick, before it gets away, please."
Oh, yep. Okay.
It's very hot, but it is savory. It is earthy. It's like herby, and it is delicious. More so than I think you actually expected it to be. Perhaps it is the heritage of which your spirit comes from that makes you inclined to enjoy it. But it is delicious. And at the end of it, there's almost like a sour, like balsamic aftertaste that follows it all. And you just hear Lily go, "Oh my goodness."
You could taste it?
It's like a hint. It's there.
It's like LaCroix.
It's as though I was in a room when someone else ate it, yes. No, it's not as though I'm eating it, but it's as though I'm remembering eating it, and it is... Thank you. It's a hint of ambrosia.
No, it was tasty.
You better eat that whole thing.
Oh, she's already... Did she eat it like a native?
It's awkward to you. Like, there's a lot of grease. There's a lot of, like, juice coming out of the mushroom that's just kind of, like, dribbling all over the place. Presti is going to need to be cast.
Oh, yeah, without even thinking, because manners and appearance is everything to her.
Yeah, there's, like, pepper and some sort of herb you don't recognize that has just gotten all over your fingers, even through the parchment. Imagine, if you will, like a big, incredibly cheesy slice of pizza. Except instead of on bread, it's on this like dense mushroom crust kind of thing.
I'm imagining it.
Yeah. For those of you that don't like mushrooms, this probably would be horrible. But to a drow, it is amazing. And there's no like red sauce or anything like that. It seems to be just like an oil base that floods all over your face. And as you eat it, it's delicious. When you eat a grilled red stock cap, you do gain a couple bonuses.
Ooh. She'll shove some in Anscombe's mouth then. Try this, it's amazing.
Oh! Okay. Completely caught him off guard. The bonus for eating a red stock cap mushroom is you gain 30 feet of night vision, or if you already have it, it increases by 30 feet.
Okay.
You also gain an additional +2 to all wisdom checks.
Oh.
For 4 hours.
Okay. I don't know how useful that will be for Anscombe in a fight, but he has it.
So as you're eating it, you feel like your thoughts are a little sharper and like your vision just gets a little clearer. It is clear there is some magical property to these mushrooms that they are probably from the Underdark.
Sick.
Anyway, that is what you find to eat with a 5 on that d6. And then you make your way to the Fyreplace, the smithy shop run by Flash, Fyreon. And as you get there, the door is shut, but it opens immediately to your pressure. And you see within the fireplace, the woman, Flash, is there looking at you, but you don't see any of her duplicates or copies or whatever that situation is.
She put her sisters away.
She stands near the workbench in the corner of the room. But with your passive perception, you do catch noise coming from like there's a door to your right that wasn't really all that noticeable when you first came here earlier. Only now it looks as though like the tapestries and shelves that were in the way of it have been moved, and you hear muted, but the chatter of conversation and laughter coming from behind the door. Flash, or whichever copy of Flash this is, looks up at you and she says, "Hey,
Hey,
you said you'd show up."
Yes.
And she looks at your group. "So which of you wants to come in for the brawl as you were talking, or are you just here to watch?"
Lorna gestures to Anscombe with a flourish.
"Oh, the big guy." And Anscombe...
He seems excited.
Anscombe, like, has his, like, hands clasped in front of him, like, in a very modest stature. And he just says, "I'm ready to... How do you say it up here?" And
Fuck bitches?
Anscombe and Flash, like, look at Lorna.
Was that not right?
"No. We usually say a scrap. Or a brawl. Same as you do down south, I imagine."
That then.
"Right. I'm ready to fuck bitches." "All right. I got you down. I'll mark in. What's your name?" And Anscombe just... Anscombe. "Weird name. All right. Well, there's a bout about to happen, so you're going to have to watch that one, but you're welcome to place bets. They're happening in the next 5 minutes.
Yes, I would love to.
And then your group's up after that. So remember, no weapons, no magic. This is illegal down here, so we try and keep things a little quiet, and that means no intentional killing, no blood drawn. Just first to yield or to be incapacitated." "I understand. Same as training." And as, like, Fyreon, like, Flash goes over to, like, the door to open it, she's like, "Weird training." And she opens the door and pulls it towards herself.
Mercenaries.
And it's suddenly much louder. You hear, like, this chatter and, like, loud clatter of, like, people laughing and shouting. It sounds busy as hell. And eventually, you do go down the hall. And as you're walking by, you hear Lilith say, "You don't know the size of it." Okay. So, as you guys make your way down... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just using this. All right. Well, I hope you like this splash image, because this is the one that's working. As you go down the stairs, it'll do the job. As you go down the stairs, you see immediately in front of the stairs, right in front of you, is a raised ring that is built, what looks like made of wood, but with, like, sand or clay in the middle. And you see this Goliath in the far corner who is seated down. He's not wearing a shirt. He's wearing just long, what looks like fisherman's or sailor's trousers. And he is just waiting. He's seated. His arms are folded, and looks like he doesn't have a worry in the world. Whereas, all outside the ring, there are these broad benches that look like they were, like, looted from maybe a temple or a cathedral or some kind. These pews that are spread out in wide circles. Roll me a perception check.
I have +2 to that because of mushrooms.
You do, indeed. So, because of mushrooms, please roll me a perception
25.
check. A 25. Okay. So, on top of, like, everything you immediately see, all these people that are, like, getting ready for this fight, everyone's very excited about it. At the top, above the ring, you do happen to see a small, like, stone inset symbol. It's very small, but you happen to catch it. It's very small. Roll me a religion check.
It is intelligence, isn't it?
Religion is
Okay.
intelligence, yes. You're pretty
I roll
good at
really
intelligence,
good.
yeah?
22. Yeah.
You spot a symbol of Hond, who you remember is the god of breaking bindings and freedom and justice.
Huh. This is a place of worship.
Seems like it might be.
That's cool.
At least in some way,
Now
anyway.
punch each other.
Yeah, so, like,
Ah!
you see that there are 6 flash Fyreons down here.
Jesus, this woman.
They're all wearing various, like, costumes. They appear, like, one of them appears to be in, like, an outfit that's fit to be a brawler. Like, she's got, like, basically just overalls and, like, wraps up her arms and hands. You see one of them looks like a circus officiator, and she is, like, standing on the ring and is, like, gesturing towards the Goliath and, like, having a conversation quietly towards him. But she's not saying anything out loud yet, at least nothing that is audible. You see that there are 3 other Flash Fyreons in outfits that look like guard uniforms that are just in corners around the room.
This woman just likes cosplay.
That's what you kind of get the impression of, yeah. And then
If
you
I could
see
make 6 Lornas, I'd do it too.
you see there is one more Flash Fyreon who is in a Physiker outfit. Just like all white like
Medic.
dress coat basically. And you see she has a big pack that has the Physikery symbol, like the symbol of basically Calciox on the back of it. And she is just like patrolling around the edge of the ring, but she hasn't, obviously she's not on duty, quote unquote, yet.
There's nobody injured yet.
It seems like the Fyreplace is entirely run by Flash Fyreon in her various forms.
I choose to believe that they're just 6 identical sextuplets.
Sure. You can believe
That's
whatever you
fun.
need to. You do also catch sight of all the people in the crowd, are all kinds. It seems as though there are commoners and nobles and likely guards out of uniform.
Sure, but
Just-
we don't talk about it.
No, clearly not.
Does
It
she see
se-
Harold's?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Really good. 24.
You do see Harold's out of uniform. He is wearing what looks like just a very simple like doublet and trousers. He's seated with what looks like a younger man, and they are just like having a conversation in one of the distant pews on the far side of the room.
I might be able to have this conversation here then.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Lorna will use she'll, her party members just like, find us a spot to sit. I'll be right back.
You got it. Okay, so you kind of separate.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of sidle over to Harold's, wait for him to notice her.
Captain Harold's out of uniform.
He's gonna be this fucking woman won't leave me alone.
Yeah, like basically what happens is after a few moments, he says, "You're the mercenary."
This is not official business.
Boy, I hope
I
not.
feel like I'm just meeting you for the first time, really.
Okay.
Do you have a second?
I'm off duty right now. Obviously.
This is personal.
He like seems really reluctant to like basically stand up, and he says, "Okay. Sure." And
Thank you for indulging me. She'll kind of just lead just a little bit away from like being immediately next to anybody uninvolved.
yeah, so like behind these pews, there are these broad, like, they look almost like curtains, but it's clear that they are just like these big tarps that are likely fire protection tarps for when foraging is happening. And there are these secluded areas behind them. And Harold's follows you back here.
Hey.
It's not actually very private, but it's private enough.
Sure.
What are you doing here? Or rather, why are you bothering me here?
I thought it was very convenient because I was going to see you tomorrow, but here you are, weirdly enough.
Yep.
So, update in the case. I know I said it was personal, and it is. The update in the case is that my team and I have decided we don't care what's going on here in Shona
Okay.
at all. I wanted you to know that. We're going to go kill that Hydra, We're going to bring back its poison apparatus, which will speak for itself, and then we're going to leave. And that's the long and short of it.
Roll a persuasion check if you mean it, or a deception check if you don't.
She means it. Ugh, teetered off a really good roll, so it's just a 16.
16. Okay, hold on. He, like, raises an eyebrow at you. You mean you're gonna stop looking into Mr. Garano's case? You're just...
It's none of our business.
Why the change of heart?
Money talks.
Okay.
I figured you could prefer to know
I would.
that.
Okay. Good.
So
Good.
enjoy your night. We'll be off in the morning to kill the Hydra, be back as soon as can. We'll drop off the evidence, and then we'll leave.
Okay. He's gonna inside check you. He's looking to see
Again?
if you're... He wants to see if you're leaving anything out. He finds... It seems like he finds it... It seems like you rolled a poor persuasion, and he finds it hard to believe you're just gonna let it go.
When she notices his skepticism, she'll just say, I can cast Zone of Truth if you want me to be unable to lie to you about this, if that will make you feel better. That's how confident I am in telling you I don't care and we're leaving.
Roll the persuasion again as if you had advantage. So just roll
with
again.
advantage? So it's okay, it's the second roll, I see. Dirty 20. I'd rather not use the spell slot though.
Okay. Then you should know something.
Oh?
We didn't know, or rather, some of us didn't know to what extent you were going to work things out here, so we hired Vigo's Vanguard to deal with you.
Yeah. I figured something like that was going to happen.
Something like that did happen. If you run into them, tell them heralds said no keys pass by the bad locks.
No keys pass by the bad locks.
That's the passphrase. They'll understand.
Are they going to shoot first, or are they going to try to engage us in a conversation first?
They were instructed to try to dissuade you out of your current course, and only to engage if that failed. Vigo's Vanguard has been known for their aggressive tactics, so if they do strike first, well, it was off the payroll, so your mercenary's worth your coin. I imagine if it should of them fall, their hardware is yours to take, I suppose.
Good to know. I hope to settle the matter before anybody has to do some serious damage to each other.
Well, if they strike first, it's them directly ignoring our orders, so it's not our problem.
Makes sense. Thanks for the heads up. I get why you did it.
He, kind of shrugs one shoulder, and he says...
It's a complicated world.
It is. And as you said, money talks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for letting me know, and enjoy the show.
You too. One of ours is going to be in it, so I don't know. Put some money on the green guy. He's pretty good.
Noted.
At least I'm confident.
You haven't seen Burke yet.
Burke? Should I be putting money on him?
I don't know how good your green guy is, but I know Burke is good.
I guess we'll see. May the better man win. Unless Burke is a woman.
You'll know him when you see him.
May the better man win.
He's the only Dragonborn in the lineup.
Okay. Well, good night.
Harold nods and goes back to his seat And it appears as though you have handled your business and learned of a planned ambush.
Okay. When she sidles up to her party, presumably sitting
Yeah,
together.
they have found a spot on the far side.
Mm.
It's relatively close to the ring. It seems as though the sight of a team of Merigard mercenaries seems to make a pew empty somehow for some reason. Or perhaps word were said. You don't know, but Lilith seems to be quite confidently has her feet up on the edge of the ring, like her arms up on the pew behind her, and the rest of the team has
Find
sat
herself at home.
near her. When you're approaching, Anscombe just like raises his hand and it says, "People around here are remarkably cooperative."
I'm sure we asked nicely, right?
Nice as I could.
So not nice at all.
I didn't say that. Was I nice, Tyr? And Tyr looks, no, not really. I mean, there was something about tearing someone a new asshole.
Okay, that is we'll work on that. I do want to pass on a little information, guys, that may be prudent while we're in Shona.
Oh, why?
I talked to Harald's over there, and he I cleared it up with him on what our plans were, and he was appreciative, and then also decided to warn us that they hired some goons to take care of us.
Oh, did they now?
Well, hold on. Before you're getting a little excited, they have a passphrase that he told me to tell them if they approach us so that we can resolve it efficiently.
Oh, well, that was good of him. Have we ever had a passphrase like that to not kill somebody?
We should think about it.
Have we ever had a mission where we had to just kill somebody?
Not really. Not like a sanctioned mission by the Merigard.
I was going to say that one was just from the voice in your head, if I remember right.
One of them, yes. So she will pass on the passphrase so that everybody knows it, in case someone's caught unawares by themselves.
That's not the most unusual passphrase I've heard, but good to know it. Mm-hmm. Still going to let you do the talking.
Keep it in mind. Yes, well, hopefully we'll all be together if we're confronted, but if anybody strays and gets Vigo's somethings, Vigo's goons, Vigo's giddy boys. I can't remember what it was.
Vigo's Vanguard.
That's what it was. So, the show should be fun.
I suppose you're right. Okay, so please, if you would, roll me a d4.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Suddenly, the flash in the ringleader's outfit stands up in the middle of the ring. Ladies and bastards of the pit! Tonight, the mountain stands against the unknown. You know him. You fear him. You've watched him break men like matchsticks. The bone crusher of Blackridge, the giant of the gorge, Crag the Stone-Veined! And the Goliath, stands up, and you suddenly hear, the regulars in the crowd just go, Crag, 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 Crag. Everyone's, very, very excited. Okay. And then I need you to roll me another d4, please.
3.
Flash, gestures to the other side of the ring. And now, the one who dares from the smoke and shadow of the undercities of Malachor, where coin is king and blood is cheaper still. This fighter has clawed their way from gutter to glory. No title, no fear, no chain strong enough to hold them. They've come for the giant, and they're here to take his crown. Pit rats and glory hounds, give your screams for the Iron Wraith. And stepping up through the ring, like clearly some like smoky magic is happening or something, but you see kind of a rusty, obviously forged form steps up on the edge of the ring. And the Goliath looks at this clearly shorter but automaton man, and the Goliath just like smiles wide, and you hear the Iron Wraith simply say, "I'll have that crown now, if you don't mind." And Flash Fyreon like raises her hands, and she says, hold your horses. We will fight with honor and respect as we always do in my ring beneath the fireplace. Everyone around the pit, you know the rules. No magic, no killing. First to yield or incapacitate. Shake hands. And as she's talking, the two fighters do. Right. Now, fight! And she, like, misty steps off of the platform. And it seems as though that misty step where this cloud of blue smoke just is, like, renowned in the pit as the beginning of the fight. Because as soon as it happens,
ding.
It's literally as soon as that happens, the fight just, like, they begin immediately going at it. Okay. Would Lorna have placed any money on Crag, the Stone Veined, or the Iron Wraith?
She's saving her money to place on Anscombe. So
Okay.
she's just...
Okay.
She's just having fun.
As the fight begins, we're going to handle this with a few rolls. As this is just an NPC fight with no money on it, we're not going to go through the whole rimmerang of, like, a bout and all the attacks and stuff like that. I'm going to roll a series of rolls, and I'd like you to roll a series of rolls.
Okay.
As the DM, I'm going to represent the Stone Vein.
Stone Vein.
Yes. Crag. And you will represent the Iron Wraith. So, please, if you would, roll me a d20.
Okay. 12.
Okay. A moment here. As this is the wrong theme for this. Here we go.
Am I supposed to still be on the fireplace splash?
Yeah. Because the splash that I tried to move us to didn't work. So it's fine. We're going to do it here.
Okay.
We're doing Theater of the Mind, everybody.
Yeah. Imagination.
The match starts close as Crag, the Stone Veined, gets off an early, like, sucker punch, basically. But the Iron Wraith, true to his name, seems remarkably hard to hurt. And immediately, it's clear the initial advantage goes to the Iron Wraith. You rolled better than me. The Iron Wraith, like, gets him pinned up in a lock on the ground, and the Goliath has to actually, like, roll himself over to throw the Iron Wraith off of him. And so, the first round goes to the Iron Wraith. Roll me again. Another d20.
Come on. 17!
You roll good. The Crag rolled better.
No!
As he rolls and the Iron Wraith is thrown off of him, it's almost like there's this apparently... what's the word I'm looking for? Signature move, where Crag, like, dashes forward and throws a vicious heel kick out towards the Iron Wraith, but it's a fake. As the Iron Wraith goes to dodge it, he drops his foot and he just grabs the Iron Wraith by the cuff of his shirt and just raises him over his head and like slams him square into the ground. That round goes to Crag. I rolled a natural 20.
Dang.
Yep. All right. Roll again.
Come on, natural 20. 2! That
The
really threw him off.
Yeah, the Iron Wraith is clearly dazzled and just confused and befuddled by the crazy blow of getting slammed into the ground like that. And the advantage continues in Crag's hands. Not by much. I didn't roll very good, but I did roll better than the 2. The bout continues as Crag manages to get like above the Iron Wraith and is just raining blows on him, but a lot of them are being blocked, so he doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage. But the crowd is like cheering and roaring for Crag because it looks like he's just got this in the bag as he's wailing on this automaton. All right, roll again.
This will be my natural 20. Come. Well, 15. 15.
The Iron Wraith catches Crag's hand in one of the blows. And in this moment, like, everyone just sees the Goliath like look surprised as the Iron Wraith has grabbed onto Crag's arm. And in that moment, the Iron Wraith like whips up, shoves a foot into the gut of the Goliath and flips him over himself so that suddenly the Iron Wraith is standing and Crag is flat on his back. And in this very acrobatic twisting move, the Iron Wraith just brings his foot up and like axe kicks down on the center of his chest, and the entire crowd just whoa as just this brutal blow has the Goliath out of breath on the ground for just a moment, just like just trying to recover for a moment, dodging what he can from the Iron Wraith. I rolled a 1, so you just you crushed him that round. Okay,
Too confident.
It's basically 2 and 2 right now. I need you to roll again.
Okay, and I'm ready. 11. Not a natural 20.
Okay. The Iron Wraith follows up with more blows while the Goliath is on the ground, but the Goliath manages to block most of them. Eventually, the Goliath manages to catch the hand and throw him back, just enough that he can stand up, and we're back on equal footing. Mm-hmm. Now, at the end of that round, the two fighters, both looking battered and just a little bruised, are like catching their breath and like pacing around each other, trying to range and jab just to get in again. I also rolled an 11, so we're even.
Ooh.
We roll again. I cocked.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Oof.
I didn't
Not
roll.
a stamina fighter, I guess.
I didn't roll good either. I rolled a 2, but I did roll better than a 1. Okay, here's what happens.
They're tired now.
The Iron Wraith goes in thinking he has a moment. But what actually happens is the Goliath was just basically like stepping back to wipe his mouth. And the Iron Wraith caught that as a moment of vulnerability. He goes in too far. And as he overextends, the Goliath just kicks his foot out from underneath him. And the Iron Wraith just almost trips, doesn't quite stumble. But he does get a backhand brutally to the back of the head. And he's like reeling and almost falls over. Whips around just to get a huge haymaker right into the face. And the Iron Wraith's bells are rung for a moment. Okay, the advantage is currently with Crag. Roll again.
9.
9. Okay.
Oof.
The Iron Wraith seems to shake it off pretty quick. He manages to like dodge the next coming blow, or maybe he just stumbled in a way that the Goliath missed. Who knows? But the follow-up is a brutal uppercut coming from the Iron Wraith, coming from below as he's recovering from his own stumble. And everyone hears the Goliath's teeth just as they clack shut.
Oh,
and he's
awful.
reeling back. Blood and spit just thrown out of his mouth. I rolled real bad. I rolled a 3, so you won that round for sure. Okay, roll again.
Again, 9.
9. Okay. Making some space, the Goliath manages to get enough distance that his head clears from the brutal blow to his head, and the Iron Wraith is trying to close the distance and like just keep the pressure on him. He overextends in doing so, and the Goliath manages to step back, replant his feet, and he just rises with a flying knee right up into the Iron Wraith's chest. Just it sounds like bone on metal, and you see the Iron Wraith just get flung back and flat onto his back. It is a brutal strike, and the Iron Wraith is not looking good. I rolled a 13. Mm-hmm. Roll again. Oh my god. I rolled a
5.
1. I rolled a 1.
Hey.
Okay, so the Iron Wraith, having just taken the brutal knee to the chest, recovers immediately and comes back around, bringing his own like roundhouse kick out of nowhere, his heavy foot slamming into the Goliath's side, baiting the Goliath into thinking he's going for the head, and as the Goliath raises up his guard, just a heavy iron foot right into the side, and the Goliath like is almost dropped to one knee by the brutal kick. Oh, everyone in the arena hears the Goliath like wheeze and spit blood as his liver just takes a brutal hit.
Oh. Oh.
Yep. All right, roll again.
Come on, Iron Wraith. 2. God. The ups and downs.
It's so
of these
back and
guys.
forth. Okay. I rolled a 4. We are not. No one is
They're slap fighting each other.
They're literally just beating the shit out of each other. Okay. The Goliath, winded and hurt, rises up, and in this moment, like, finds the momentum as he's standing, as the Iron Wraith is trying to close the gap and finish the fight, and the Goliath just comes up with a palm strike right to the chin of the Iron Wraith, and you see the metal head just like bounce back on his neck on a person that probably would have been the end of a fight right there. The Forge, the Forge like staggers back, dazed and confused, only to like have to weather off the following up jab and hook coming from the Goliath as he's back on his feet. Both fighters are clearly wounded and hurting. It's as close as it can get. Okay.
Very even match.
Yeah, it is. Roll again.
Come on, Iron Wraith. That's a 4.
I rolled a 2. We're just trading. Okay. Suddenly, the fight like turns back as the Goliath is now back on his back feet as the Wraith manages to get a clear enough vision to just throw jab and hook and uppercut, quick combination, boom, 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 and it's managing to keep on his feet, but the Goliath is like struggling and giving ground all the way back to the edge, and the Goliath is on the ropes on the edge right in front of Lorna and her team. You see the Goliath just like just getting fucked up right in front of you, but still is on his feet. Okay, roll again. I rolled a 1.
13.
Okay. Finally getting the combination with the Goliath stuck on the ropes. The Iron Wraith like pulls him away from the ropes with one arm and just winds up the biggest haymaker anybody has ever seen lately. And just right into the side of the Goliath's head. Bing, bomb, down, out. The Goliath is unconscious in one blow. There's like a moment of silence. Everyone looks at this unconscious Goliath in the middle of the ring, and then like the entire room just goes up in arms. Everyone's shouting and cheering as the Iron Wraith, who's like withered and battered, and like part of his faceplate is just bent outward, like completely wrong.
Yeah.
Just raises a hand, exhausted, and Flash reappears on the platform and says, "Everyone give it up for the Iron Wraith!" And it's a huge uproar as everyone is very, very excited.
Lorna looks at Anscombe. Oh, okay. You ready?
Oh, I think so.
That's good, because I'm betting a lot of gold on you.
Oh, great. No pressure, right?
But she'll, like, lean in real close. If you win, I'll make it worth your while.
What does that mean?
Use your imagination.
You see
whatever you think of, I'll top.
His face slowly, like, splits into a smile,
Yeah.
and he's like, okay. Okay.
Get out there and win. She slaps him on the ass.
I'll do my best. So, Anscombe does, like, stand up, and you see that the Goliath is slowly pulled off by the physiker-dressed Flash, who immediately, like, pours potions down his throat.
She's a doctor.
Not at all. But she does pour a bunch of potions down his throat, and he,
She's
like...
just wearing the outfit.
Like, sits up and is like, oh, like... It's clear he's missing a couple teeth, and you just hear that man. Flash say, "It's all right, big guy, just a couple regenerations. You'll be back to normal." Okay. Let's see here. Let me pull this up. Okay. As Anscombe is like getting ready, you do see this Dragonborn.
Yeah.
I'll put him on the screen.
Ooh, he's thick.
Yes, a black heritage Dragonborn in what looks like monk's robes or a monk's tunic steps out and up onto the ring as Anscombe does on the far side. What's
Monks
going
are
on?
hard in a one-on-one fight.
He might be a monk, he might not. You don't know. He just appears to have that garb about him.
Like Flash.
Could be. Okay, so as he steps up, I'm going to... Hold on a minute. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure that Anscombe is correct here.
Am I going to be playing Anscombe?
You are going to be controlling Anscombe.
Oh, I hope I don't fuck this up for you, buddy.
Okay. It did not account for it. Okay. Hold on. One moment here. This is an issue with old Foundry. And that's okay. Come on. Okay. Well, he has it, but it's not, like, working. Hold on. Let me just edit this real quick. Make sure this is working. Okay. Let me just edit this. There we go. And then... Okay, I fixed that. Let me just make sure it's actually working correctly. Apologies for the wait. Okay. Looks like it'll work. Delete. 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 Okay. As Anscombe... Let me go ahead and give you permissions of it, actually. So you can actually do the thing. Okay. So you are going to be rolling against me controlling Burke. As Anscombe and Burke both climb up into the ring, the ringleader Flash Fyreon says, "What about that was, hey? My goodness. Hands off and hats off to the Iron Wraith, our new king of the heavyweights. We'll see what happens up next from beyond the dunes and dust of the far western wastes. He walks alone. No banners, no clan, no past you can buy with coin. Some say he speaks with the tongues of dragons long dead. Others say he's here for a debt only blood can pay. Scale and shadow, fire and silence. Tonight he fights for no one but himself. Give your fear to the wind and your eyes to the ring. Burke the Ashwalker!" And, like, Burke, like, looks at Anscombe and just shrugs.
And Lorna's thinking, is Anscombe gonna get a cool introduction? She doesn't know him very well.
But the whole, like, crowd is, like, up in arms. And Flash whips around and says, "And facing him, one of our own. You've seen him recently in the aloes and in the taverns, maybe even on the front line. And when the work gets bloody, he's the first in. And when the work gets worse, he's the last out." And Anscombe literally just, like, She's like looking around and just shrugs.
Sure. Yeah, that's me.
Half orc, all fight. His fists are as heavy as his stubborn streak, and his will is as iron as the ring itself. And like Anscombe like glances over at you, Lorna.
Fuck yeah!
Not stubborn.
Yeah, you stubborn bitch!
Like Tierra's like clearly laughing, and Lois just like, yeah! Stand up and shout it! You know his name! Anscombe the Frostborn! And the entire crowd is just Frostborn! Frostborn! Like everyone's like very excited about this.
Louder than all of them.
Oh my god. Okay. And in that moment, Flash like has her hands up in the air and like makes eye contact with Anscombe, who just goes, "What the heck?" Like she winks at Anscombe and then vanishes in the cloud of red fiery smoke.
Before the ding ding, I know the smoke is off. Lorna wants to place a bet on this guy.
Oh, you would have already, so go ahead and place your bets.
So she has the 50 gold bars that she got from that weird trader in the desert. Does it have to be coin?
No, it doesn't have to be coin.
Okay.
Do you know how much the gold bars are worth?
It's 50 gold pieces worth of bars, just not in currency.
Gotcha. Okay.
So she would push that over and then 50 more gold on top of that, so 100 gold.
So 50 gold in bar, 50 gold in coin. Okay. Okay. That is your bet. And as the fight takes off, roll initiative.
I don't know how to do initiative on this fucking sheet. I
can roll it for you if you need.
Okay, thank you.
Roll. And roll. Anscombe's probably going first. You rolled really well. Yep, Anscombe's going first. So, as the smoke flashes, the fight starts. Anscombe goes first, and Burke is only like 15 feet away from him on the other side of this ring. Burke has like raised his hands and is clear, ready to fight. Anscombe, with his martial proficiency, recognizes that Burke is taking the stance of a fighter. Burke is not a monk.
Oh, okay. Well then, I mean, he's gonna charge in and wail on him.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and make unarmed attacks. And if you have any flavor or anything you want to try and elaborate his attacks for, you totally can.
Well, I think he's going to go hard fast, so he's going to action surge on this round. Just to, like, to get it in there, you know?
Okay, so sure.
He's just going to go full brute force. You know, his first attack, he's going to try to get him on the ground, so he's going to beat him with advantage, hopefully, if he's prone.
Okay. So are you trying to
be like a shove? Like a
so it can be a shove or it can be a called shot.
Which one's riskier?
Well, a called shot is riskier because you're going to do damage and also try and imply an effect, whereas a shove is just an athletics contest to try and shove him on the ground.
I think he's going to shove him.
Okay, roll athletics.
He only has a +5 to his Anscombe. What fighter are you?
He's one who doesn't really rely 17. On athletics.
Yeah, and he's more of an intelligent fighter.
Okay, you beat his 14. So you manage to... Anscombe runs up and manages to knock Burke prone.
Lifts him and then drops him, basically.
I think Burke was not expecting a tactical move at the beginning, and so it catches him off guard.
Anscombe's intelligent. So he is going to attack with advantage now. He's just going to, like, get over him and just pummel him.
Sure.
Attack. Advantage. Come on, Anscombe. Natural 20!
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay, I believe Anscombe as a half-orc gets a savage attacker.
No idea.
Savage attacks. When you score a critical hit, roll one of the weapon's dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage. So you roll a crit, which is a 1d4 plus strength plus 4, and then you're going to roll another d4 and add it to it. So
can I just roll damage?
Yeah, so roll damage on crit, and then you're going to have to roll an additional d4. Oh no, it did it for you. Okay. So, cool. All right, so that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because if I open it up...
4 plus 5. Oh, because it's initially a 1d4?
Correct.
But he can't roll ones.
You're right. Roll another d4.
Yeah.
Okay, so that becomes a 15. 15 points of damage on the first strike. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Another punch with advantage. Take this guy out immediately. Come on, natural 20. Oh, 19. He doesn't crit on a 19, does he?
No, Anscombe does not.
Damn.
He's
Okay.
not a champion.
Damage.
Go ahead.
8.
Okay.
One more punch. Uh, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that super hits.
Max damage.
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
15 plus 8 plus 9.
Burke is going to use
Frostborn.
he's going to negate some of that damage he just took. Yeah, he is. He reduces the damage by 9. So
that last punch.
the last touch basically doesn't count. But yeah, some really solid hits. Anscombe gets him on the ground and he leans over him and just brings a haymaker right into Burke's face. The critical hit, like, square in the temple, and Burke is, like, dazed for a moment as the follow-up, like, basically uppercut goes into his gut. Burke turtles up and manages to deflect the rest that's coming. But that's an excellent first round for Anscombe as Burke is prone. Okay. As that happens, Burke just says, "We're in a hurry, are we?" Okay.
Got a pretty excellent incentive to win.
It's now Burke's turn.
Mhm.
Burke is going to stand up because he's not being grappled.
Mhm.
And as he stands up, he's going to do like a rising butterfly kick, which is basically, it's almost like a handstand that the foot comes up and lashes at Anscombe's face. Natural 20. Okay.
Shield. No. No magic.
No magic, and also
It wouldn't
shield
have
would
worked
not
anyways.
help.
Yeah, it would not have worked anyways.
Okay, so I don't have Savage Attacker, so that's 3, 8, 12 points of bludgeoning damage to Anscombe.
Oh, ow.
Burke is now back on his feet, and he is going to try and trip Anscombe. So another athletics. You have to beat a 17.
Athletics. Oh boy. Come on, Anscombe. How dare. 13.
Okay, Anscombe is knocked prone. Burke is then going to second wind with his bonus action, recover a little health. Hold on. Yeah, he heals for 10. And then he's going to action surge
How dare.
and attack with advantage on the prone Anscombe. That is a 17 to hit on the first one.
I don't know. Anscombe. Oh, hit 18. 18.
Okay, he misses. But then a 23 to hit on the second one, which totally hits.
Heck.
Anscombe manages to block the kick, and then the follow-up, like, stomp gets in, and Anscombe takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. Anscombe's turn.
Features real quick. Oh, shit, where was it?
If you're looking for the features tab.
Yeah, I already found it.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with the honor of attacking. So he's gonna hit, and he's gonna use his Tavern Brawler to bonus action grapple.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna hit twice first because he doesn't have like a set off payoff. He's not a pugilist.
Sure.
So he's gonna hit twice and then use a bonus action to try to grapple him.
Go ahead. So make your attacks.
Okay.
As Anscombe is prone at the moment.
Oh, he's gonna get up.
Sure. Okay. Anscombe stands up, and you're going to make attacks. Go for it.
27.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes, 9.
Okay.
Second attack. That's good. 16.
Misses.
Fuck. Bonus action grapple.
Okay, go ahead.
That's an athletics context.
It is, yes.
Ooh, good job. 22.
Yeah, you have a grab on him. I rolled a dirty 20. So he's grappled. Burke cannot move.
That's his turn.
Okay. Now that Anscombe has Burke up close, Burke just says, "That's good. I like being up close." And he's going to, like...
Sorry, I have a girlfriend.
Forgiven. And Burke raises an elbow. 18 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
Just barely. Okay, Anscombe takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the rising elbow.
Mm-hmm.
A 16 misses.
Yes.
Okay. Burke is going to bonus action unarmed strike. Dirty 20.
Hits.
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage to Anscombe.
Ow.
They are whittling away at each other. It's close quarters in combat. Elbows and knees right now is what Burke is using. Like, Anscombe's got him up close, and he keeps just getting battered trying to hold on to him. Anscombe's turn.
What kind of things can he do now that he has him grappled? Like,
Well, if you knock him prone, he won't be able to get up until he breaks the grapple.
then I'll do that.
Again, is this going to be a called shot, or are you just going to try and shove him?
I'm gonna try a cold shot.
Okay, make an attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
19 hits. So, go ahead and roll damage. And because this is a
9.
called shot, he has to make a strength saving throw. He rolled a 15, which is not enough. You knock him prone. So Burke is now grappled and prone, which means he cannot get up. His movement is 0. So Anscombe basically has, like, knelt down on one knee and is pinning the guy with an elbow on his shoulder, keeping him locked on the ground.
And one attack was to get him on the ground and deal that damage, so he can do another attack at advantage because he's
Correct.
prone.
Yes.
Yes.
And don't forget, 2-weapon fighting, you can make an unarmed attack as a bonus action. 21 hits.
True. Good. I'll hit him. For 7, and he's gonna second wind for his bonus action this time,
Good call.
which is a D10 plus 9. Oh, max! Oh, yeah!
Oh, shit. That's huge.
19 back. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
And that is his turn. He's on the ground.
All right. It's now Burke's turn. Burke is going to, like, grab onto Anscombe's arm and raise his legs up and try and restrain Anscombe. So this is an athletics contest.
He's gonna try. Does that pass grapple?
He can do that because he's being grappled. It's going to restrain both fighters.
Okay. It's athletics. Got it.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
I rolled real
God damn
bad.
it. Me too. 10. Is it better than his?
God, I rolled a 9.
Yes!
You resist the attempt to restrain, just barely. And in frustration, he's going to just whip up with a leg and try and kick Anscombe in the face. It is a disadvantage because he's prone, but that's still a 18 to hit, which is his AC.
Damn it. Yep.
Dice working with Burke, it seems. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Bonus action. Attack again.
Again.
That's probably going to miss. Yeah, it's a 15. Okay. That is Burke's turn. He tried to restrain and failed. Anscombe has the advantage at the moment. Go ahead.
Handscome's gonna right where he wants him. He's gonna keep attacking at advantage. Attack. Advantage. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
That hits.
26. Damage. Normal. Yes. That's 9. Second attack. Advantage. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's another 8. And then he's going to bonus action punch again because he's got him
Yep, go for it.
restrained already. Advantage. 28.
Yep, that hits.
Damage.
Burke is getting
normal.
just wailed on at the moment.
Max damage. So
Okay.
4
It's 9.
as a bonus action.
You still add your strength because he has Tavern Brawler.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, heavens.
So, Burke, like, getting wailed on, just is grit his teeth, and he's going to plant his foot right on Anscombe's chest, and he's going to make a called shot to try to shove Anscombe away. He's already at disadvantage. He might as well try. Okay, that absolutely hits. That's a 24. So please, if you would, roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength. Come on, Anscombe. You got this. 22.
That does not meet the 24.
Wait, hold on. He's got Indomitable. What does that do?
If you fail a saving throw, you can roll
You can
again.
use this. Yes. He's going to try one more time. Come on, Anscombe. Come on.
Got worse.
God damn it. It rolled from a 19 to a 3.
Okay. Anscombe gets kicked in the chest and shoved back 10 feet, which breaks the grapple immediately. Anscombe takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6.
Burke stands up, like, wipes the blood off of his face from getting wailed on, and, like, rolls his shoulders, and he says, okay, you're pretty good. And then he comes up.
Years of alcoholism.
He runs a flying knee.
And misses.
Maybe.
Oh,
It's
man,
no
that's
longer
good.
at disadvantage. I cocked. Excuse me. Natural 20.
Oh, you cocked. Fucker.
It was on, like, my dice tray. I couldn't.
Must be nice.
It was. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 4 is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As Burke says, you're pretty good, and as Anscombe, like, gets shy and, like, looks away, just a flying knee comes up and hits him in the side of the chin. Burke is then going to bonus action strike. That is an 18 to hit. Again, that's exactly his AC. 7 points of bludgeoning damage to Anscombe. While Burke is looking worse than Anscombe, it's not much worse. Anscombe's turn. Go ahead.
Anscombe's gonna called shot, take him down again.
Okay, roll an attack. Disadvantage.
Drop him.
16
does
misses.
Okay, he's just gonna try a regular punch then.
Okay. That hits.
22. Damage. Normal. 6. Bonus action. Punch again. He's not gonna try to grapple.
Okay.
God damn.
Nope, that ain't gonna
On
do
the
it.
back foot now. Heck.
Yeah. Burke's got his guard up. He's, like, ready for what Anscombe can do. And Anscombe's just unable to penetrate the defense very well. It's now Burke's turn. He's no longer at disadvantage. That is a 15 to hit. That is not going to do it.
I can't roll 1 for damage, so I get to reroll that. Sorry. So instead of a 6, it was a 9.
Not okay.
Yep, I went
Hold
from minimum to max.
Jesus. All right. Got it. His first attack misses. His second attack, 17 to hit. That misses. He's going to bonus action and try again. Both fighters are getting low. 19 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of damage. Max damage.
Heck.
All right. Anscombe's turn.
Punching.
More punching. Just
Believe it or not. Gonna punch. Come on.
that is
Motherfucker.
going to miss.
Second punch.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. There we go.
That hits. Can't roll
Reroll.
one. Yep.
8.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Bonus action punch. The tactics have gone. Now it's just feral.
It's just pounding on each other. Okay.
And that damage is... Gotta
Can't
reroll that
roll
again.
Okay.
7 this time.
7 points of damage. All right. Let's see. All right, it's Burke's turn. Excuse me. Thank you. 23 to hit.
Yep.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Second attack. Natural 19.
Ha.
Burke does crit on a 19.
You motherfucker. Did champion?
He might be.
I thought champions sucked.
They do.
Oh.
Early. Okay. So that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
How's Anscombe looking?
16 hit points left.
Okay. Burke's bonus action attack.
God damn it.
That's a 14 to hit. That's not gonna do it.
Okay. Anscombe's getting tired. He's gonna keep fighting though.
Okay. Anscombe's up.
Attack.
6 rounds. 17 misses.
God damn it. Second attack. Come on, Anscombe. No! Anscombe! Bonus action attack. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
27.
27 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Max damage.
9. Fuck.
The fight is back and forth, and finally, Anscombe takes a couple blows, steps back, and just plants his feet. After missing with a couple jabs, he brings a furious hook up and around, slamming into Burke's chin, right as Burke is winding up to bring another knee into Anscombe's poor, beaten chest. And as the hook lands, Burke is down.
Lorna is the loudest person in the room.
As that happens, as Burke goes down, Sport! Like, the entire room goes up in arms as Burke is defeated, and Anscombe is panting and he's beat. Like, real. He's at what, 16 out of 92?
16 hit points, yeah.
Yeah, he's been pounded on for a while, but finally defeats Burke, the Ashwalker.
Lorna jumps over the... Is it like a pit?
It's a raised platform. It's called the pit. The whole room is like a pit.
It's the opposite.
The whole room is like a pit with rising edges, and the ring is raised in the middle so everyone can see it.
Well, she'll fly up. She can fucking fly. She just tackles him, even though he's beat to shit. But she only weighs like 100 pounds. So
yeah, he's probably fine. As you like tackle him, he's like, oh, okay.
Oh my god, you look like shit.
Yep, feel like it.
But you won. Oh, I don't. Do I have a? Oh, I don't have any healing potions. Medic.
The Flash Fyreon Physiker person has already administered like a potion to Burke, and she looks up at Anscombe and says, "Yeah, no problem. I'm coming. They're on the house for this only, just this." And she does hold out a potion for Anscombe to drink. Thank you. Good. As Burke is like seated up now, like still holding his chin where the last blow had basically broke his jaw. He just like looks up at Anscombe, and it's clear he can't really talk, but he just nods. As that fight, Anscombe wins. The ringleader Flash like has apparently like gone around and is like passing out purses and collecting purses and stuff. She like stands near you by the ropes and says, "Well, your earnings, darling. Come here."
Plot happily over.
You are given 200 gold. And so apparently is a couple of your party members.
Hey, did anyone vote against Anscombe?
In your party, no.
Okay, good.
To be fair, your party has watched Anscombe just
True.
destroy people.
Does it look like from where Harold is sitting, did he lose or gain any money?
Roll an insight check.
Who's he betting on? I have +2 still because of mushrooms.
I'm glad you remember it.
19.
He looks a little pleased. You think he
Yeah?
might have bet on Anscombe.
She catches his eye if she can, and she just gives him a wink.
He just nods. Doesn't say anything, but it's clear, like, you were persuasive enough in your conversation that he decided maybe the challenger would have been the right bet.
Yeah.
As Burke and Anscombe are escorted off the ring and the next fights begin, I mean, you can sit here and spectate the remaining fights at the fireplace, or you can...
Lorna would specifically look at Skolna and say, this was the place where that disappearing, like the teleporty dagger was, but it was like 2,000 gold pieces. If you want it and can get it, now might be the time.
Skolna, like, looks at you, and then at Flash. I don't want to steal it.
I meant if you wanted to buy it.
Oh. Yeah. I need a little help.
Do you have the... I don't have a lot of gold, but I can try and help. Plus, we're gonna get some serious bank on our way back in after the Hydra is dead. But it'd be cool if you could have it for the fight, so it's an investment.
She nods as she's thinking.
How much do you need?
I'm about 600 short.
I feel like we could pull that together.
Well, I can help with that.
Oh yeah? She looks at Tier.
Yeah, I can help with that. What have I been buying?
You're right. This is a good idea. Lorna she'll hand over 200 gold. Basically what she just earned.
Tier, like, reaches into his belt pouch, and then as he, like, goes to hand it to Skolna, he puts an arm over her shoulder, which at first you expect would mean he's going to get stabbed. And Skolna does visibly tense. But Tier leans in really close and he whispers something.
Yeah, huh? Can I hear it?
Roll a perception. He is trying to be sneaky, so it's going to be contested.
An additional 2. These mushrooms are a good investment.
You have to beat a 26.
Motherfucker! I rolled so bad! Can I read his lips? Do I have observant? Hold on.
No, you can't read his lips. His face is blocked by Skolna's head.
No, Echo. I need to know!
No, you do not,
Can
apparently.
I insight her reaction then, whatever it is?
Yeah, you can incite Skolna.
Okay. +2. The natural 19 for a 30, for a 32 total because of the plus.
At first, you see Skolna, like, tenses as if super uncomfortable with what, like, is happening. And then you see on her face, like, she relaxes. And then she blushes, but not in arousal. She looks like... It looks like Tier said something that made her very emotional.
Oh.
Like, on the verge of tears.
In like a... Does she look like hurt, like her feelings were hurt?
No.
So she's touched.
Yes.
Okay. Jeez.
Tier puts the coins in her hand and then, like, steps back, has a broad smile on his face as he looks at Skolna, and then at you he says, well, let's go get a fancy teleporting dagger, huh?
Yeah. Let's. She tries not to be weird about this.
You and your party climb the stairs, and you see the Flash Fyreon like still in the main workshop. And as you like enter, Skolna says, I want to buy something. And Flash looks over and is like, well, we're a little closed at the moment, darling, but and Skolna, without like even missing a beat, just points and says, I want the teleporting dagger.
Hey,
Oh,
that's a pretty good sale.
well, we might be closed, but certain amounts of gold will open the doors for anywhere. And she goes to the racks, opens it up, and pulls out what she called the blink dagger. 2,000 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And Anscombe, who still looks beat up, says, you can't cut a little discount for your new champion?
Yeah.
Hang on. He's going to roll a persuasion to try to haggle it down.
Cute.
Anscombe rolled a natural 20.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my god. Hang on. What's his total on persuasion? +6. He's fucking charismatic. God damn it. All right.
He's got that southern charm.
Flash looks at him. Damn, you got fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But I won. I can't argue. Okay. Just say where you got it. As she pulls the dagger out of the rack.
Yeah,
1800. 1800 is what I can go on it.
Yes.
And Skolna just reaches into the pouch and pulls out the gold and holds it out to Flash.
Shitload of gold.
Yeah, it's like handful after handful. And Flash takes it, counts it out on her hand, and she says, all right, use it in good health.
That's the plan.
Skolna flips the dagger in her fingertips, and then a slow smile spreads across her lips.
She looked pleased.
She does look pleased. She gives it a little toss.
Try it. Try it. Yes.
And like where it lands, like 15 feet away, she just immediately appears. And she just looks back with a wider smile on her face.
Lorna claps.
Gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, you are.
Don't we have something to kill?
We do. We should head to bed. We have an early morning ahead of us, don't we?
Yeah. I need to rest.
You did so good. She squeezes his whole face in her hands.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh.
Bruises. He
Sorry.
was hitting this a lot.
Yeah, he was. I hope your nose goes back. Should I push it back into place?
Is it wrong?
It's a little crooked.
Yep. Push it back.
Okay.
Ah! Great.
And that's character, Frostborn.
Okay. As you and your party head back to the Tipsy Toad.
Tipsy Toad.
To get a night's rest before making on your way to, go kill a Hydra. That, I think, is a good place to stop for this tonight's session.
This is the longest day in D&D history. It's been like 6 sessions of the same fucking day. Class, I know you're listening. We got to the end of the day. Tomorrow is a new day.
All right. Well done. Hope you had a good time playing with me. I had a great time running this one. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi Penn, hi class, hi Emily, hi everybody else. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.